This is Bx20 to Inwood 207th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 246th Street. Transfers available to Bx7, Bx10, Bxm1, Bxm2, and Bxm18. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 246th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 239th Street. Transfers available to Bx7. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 239th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 237th Street. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 237th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 235th Street. Transfers available to Bxm1, Bxm2, and Bxm18. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 235th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 232nd Street. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 232nd Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and 2735 Henry Hudson Parkway. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and 2735 Henry Hudson Parkway. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway and West 227th Street. Transfers available to Bxm1, Bxm2, and Bxm18. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway and West 227th Street. Next stop, Henry Hudson Parkway West and Independence Avenue. This stop is Henry Hudson Parkway West and Independence Avenue. Next stop, Capock Street and Knowles Crescent. Transfers available to Bxm1, Bxm2, and Bxm18. This stop is Capock Street and Knowles Crescent. Next stop, Capock Street and Johnson Avenue. This stop is Capock Street and Johnson Avenue. Next stop, Irwin Avenue and Johnson Avenue. This stop is Irwin Avenue and Johnson Avenue. Next stop, West 231st Street and Riverdale Avenue. Transfers available to Bx1 Limited and Bx7. This stop is West 231st Street and Riverdale Avenue. Next stop, West 231st Street and Corlier Avenue. This stop is West 231st Street and Corlier Avenue. Next stop, Kingsbridge Avenue and West 230th Street. This stop is Kingsbridge Avenue and West 230th Street. Next stop, West 230th Street and Broadway. Transfers available to Bx9, Bxm1, Bxm2, and Bxm18. This stop is West 230th Street and Broadway. Next stop, Broadway and West 228th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 228th Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 225th Street. Transfers available to the 1 train and Metro North. This stop is Broadway and West 225th Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 220th Street. Transfers available to Bx7, M100 and Bxm1. This stop is Broadway and West 220th Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 218th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 218th Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 215th Street. Transfers available to the 1 train, Bx7 and M100. This stop is Broadway and West 215th Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 213th Street. This stop is Broadway and West 213th Street. Next stop, Broadway and Isham Street. Transfers available to the A train. This stop is Broadway and Isham Street. Next stop, Broadway and West 207th Street. Transfers available to the A train, Bx7, Bx12 SBS and Bxm1. This stop is Broadway and West 207th Street.